Hey everyone, I just want to give an encouraging word to all the childcare workers out there. I know it can be hard, it can be stressful sometimes, it can be frustrating, and you can also get burned out very fast. Childcare is a very hard job. I know a lot of people don't take it seriously. They think it's just babysitting and you don't do much work, but I've been there, so I know it's a lot of work. I mean, people just take you for granted a lot of times. So if you get burned out, take days off. Do not feel guilty for taking days off. If the director don't approve it, you just have to take days off anyway. I know some directors feel like, well, we don't have the the space, or we don't have a teacher to cover your room. That's very common in childcare, but I don't mean to sound negative, but that is not your problem if the director doesn't have a person to fill your position. If you are burned out, take a day off, take a week off, take 2 weeks off, 2 weeks off if you need to, if you have to, because there's nothing worse than a burned out teacher working with children. So if you need to take a day off, or two, or three, or 10, do what you have to do to get yourself together. I know it can be draining. A lot of the older kids going back to school, teachers going back to school. But the thing is, most daycares don't have summer breaks. So daycare workers are working January through December, Monday through Friday, all day. So it's very hard to get burned out. You don't get 2 months to, kind of, I guess, recoup, or, and just enjoy yourself. You're always working Monday through Friday, get Saturday, Sunday, you back Monday. It is like the same thing. If you're burned out, take some days off. For the directors out there, you need to let your workers take days off. Don't make them feel guilty, because they need the break. I know, because I've been there. So, you as a director, either hire more people, find someone to put in that room while you're a worker, take days off to get herself together or himself together. And maybe you had to put yourself in that room. Maybe you had to put yourself in that room for a day or two. They're just part of the job as a director. Sometimes you had to go in the room. But to the workers, never let yourself get burned out when you start hating your job. And take days off, because you do not want to get so frustrated and tired where you start to mistreat the children because you've worked Monday through Friday from 7 to 6 or 8 to 6 or whatever the hours are, and you just can't get a break because the director won't let you take a break, or they won't approve it, or something like that. So you do what you have to do for your mental health. You have to take care of yourself first. I mean, you have to take care of babies, but you come first. So I understand the baby's gonna get taken care of. Either if you're there, if you're not there, somebody will be there to take care of the babies. But you as a teacher, you come first. And if the director doesn't like that, the director need to get it together. And the director need to understand that teachers are in the room all day, and they are stressed sometimes. And when you don't get a day off, or days off, or when you feel that you can't get a day off because you're afraid the director will have an issue with letting you off, then that doesn't make it any better. That makes it worse. So, directors, you need to understand that teachers get burned out. Teachers need time to get themselves together. They need to go home some days, relax. Nobody wants to wait until Christmas to finally get some days to take off, or New Year's, or Memorial Day. People want to take off in June. People may want to take off in October. Nobody wants to wait to Christmas Eve to finally get a break. So, directors, You got to be more compassionate. And these, I'm not saying this. I know this is not for all directors, but I've I've seen this happen. I've seen a lot of stuff happen. So, and some directors, I guess they're so caught up. They have a lot of things to do. So a lot of times they kind of push a teacher problem aside. It's like, yeah, okay, you can't be out because I don't have anybody to cover your class. So then they move on. I understand that it's a lot of work for a director, but you got to be there for the teachers. You got to understand the teacher problem, the teacher concerns. And if the director can't do it alone, hire an assistant director, or hire someone that can be there for the teachers. But anyway, so this is just an encouraging word to the teachers. Put yourself first. I know you love the children, but you have to come first, especially if you have children of your own. You have to come first. And that's at any job, any place you work, and not just daycare, any job. You have to come first. Even because if you're sick and burned out and you're getting physically ill from being at work because you're working all day and you're missing doctor's appointments because you can't be off work, when you really get sick, they're going to have to find somebody to put in a room anyway. If you're too sick to come to work, if you're in the hospital for being sick, they will have to find somebody anyway. So before it get to that point, take days off, go on vacation, enjoy yourself. And the directors they'll find someone to be in your room. Just encouraging word. Bye.